want to win in customs, but your team's too whack? Just hit me up on Discord and let me pimp your pack. Hello and welcome back to Pimp My Pack, a series where I take your custom packs and pimp them out. This is actually the first episode in Pimp My Pack week. Why am I doing a week straight of Pimp My Pack? Well, one, I really like the series, and two, there's just a lot of cool packs in here that I want to get to, and it's already October and some of these submissions are from July, so you know what, I gotta get back and get through all these, so figure why not, let's just do a week straight of them and see what happens. How Pimp My Pack works is I've got a channel on my Discord server where you can submit your custom packs to me along with the description of how to play them. I then take those packs, test them, make some changes, and then give it back to you along with some pointers on how to play it. It's a win-win, you know, I get some really fun content and I get to share my love of custom packs, and then you get a super awesome custom pack tailored to exactly how you want it. Now, I can't promise I'll be able to get to every submission, and I'm also not the greatest custom packs player or builder in the world, but if you've got a pack that you really want me to see, make sure you join my Discord in the description below, and I might do a future episode on it. So today's submission comes from Schmucky. It's called Schmuck's Choice. The idea is to transform a big pet into another pet that needs stats to be good. Pretty simple, right? Basically just scale up like crazy, and then Pimped, you don't see it in the screenshot here, but I'm pretty sure he has Pimped in the pack, and then just go ham from there. Now, since this was submitted back on, what was that, August 31st, I reached out to Schmucky just to say, hey, do you want standard or wild? And then two, do you have the new customs expansion pack? And he said standard, and he's got the new customs pack, but he also said he's actually got a newer version of the pack with the same general plan, but with some different pets added since the corn update, and he was wondering if I could do that one instead. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It's basically the same thing, you know, get some big stats and then transform, except with some more corn and food stuff thrown in there. So let's put it into superautopets and see what we think. So here is Schmucky's pack, the newer version that he wanted me to take a look at, titled Yummers. This is a really interesting pack. It seems like you've got a lot of ways to scale. I mean, early on you got some food stuff with, you know, rabbit plus corn. Late game, you've got your ostrich hamster. You've got, you know, your seals with your corn cob stuff. You can do sauropod, peach of immortality. We got a little Leviathan in there, I guess. You can do some fun stuff with that. And they have Pimped to transform to a big lion or reindeer or lionfish or leopard or something like that. Seems really interesting. There's some things I'm not quite sure about. Seems like some pets kind of threw in there just for like some fun or maybe some tempo. Like you've got Queen Bee in there and Bear. I don't know, that kind of helps you scale, but you know, at least it's kind of fun. Additionally, you've got like Mantis in here, but no Shark. I think Shark would go great with it. I'm not really sure what like Seagull is in the pack for. You don't like have Seagull sushi for buy sell. I mean, I guess you want to pass like gingerbreads or something. I don't know. Maybe there's some synergy I'm missing. Y'all probably point it out in the comments, but seems like an interesting pick. But overall, I think this pack looks pretty decent. You've got some decent ways to scale early. You've got some decent ways to scale late with your like husky, sauropod, ostrich, hamster, stuff like that. So let's take it into the arena and see how we do. Okay, so turns out you don't need Compedo after all. I mean, level 2 Skunk 50/50 is going to do wonders against a lot of teams. I wish I found the Compedo, but that's alright. Probably should have repositioned the Hatching Chicks to start buffing something that wasn't 50/50. But oh well, this team was really good. You just scale to win. Overall, I think this pack is really solid. Multiple ways to scale up one unit and then make it big. You know, I had the Mantis scaling itself. Second game, I didn't really do as well. I was trying to get Ostrich Hamster, but it was too little too late. This one, you know, I got the early, you know, Hatching Chick, I got Hippocampus, Farmer Cat, all these crazy ways to get stats. So yeah, I think the pack is really good. I do have some ideas on some changes I want to make, so let's see what I can do. So once again, this is the pack as it was given to me, and now let me show you this. I present to you the Pimped Schmucky Pack. Let's talk about it. So my general idea here was to, one, try and unify the scaling lines into being something more cohesive, and then two, add more pets that are strong when transformed into. Also, I added Water of Youth because maybe if you can't fight a Compedo, at least you could transform a pet into another one of the same tier, which could be really nice. Early game, I mostly changed some tier 1s around just for stronger stats, or maybe stronger abilities. Also added Mouse and Pigeon for maybe activating some food builds if you get an early rabbit. I got Leech Camel as well for some, you know, easy scaling you can transform into later, and Garlic and Lettuce for nice tempo to help you win the early game. I didn't change too much in the middle here, switched out a few pets here and there, and maybe some foods. Main thing was a lot of the tier 5s and 6s, so you had a lot of different kinds of scaling lines, you know. You had your, like, Farmer Cat with the corn cobs, but you didn't have, you know, Chimpanzee Farmer Dog kind of thing. Or you had your Ostrich and your, Hamster, but weren't really other role pets. Or you had, you know, Leviathan Clownfish, but no Team Spirit. So what I did is I tried to add some generally good scalers, and then I added a lot of food pets. Because like you said, you wanted to try and use a lot of the new food pets. So, and just kind of like do a food thing. So that's why I've got some more of the food things in here, especially with Cat in the late game. Considering it's a standard pack, and I like having sauropod in there, it was basically like Cat or like Elephant Seal or Chimpanzee was kind of my options. Maybe I could have put Catfish with Farmer Cat in there. That could be a good pet too. But I decided I want some more targets that'd be nice to have stats into. Like, who doesn't want a big gorilla or Hydra or boar, you know? That kind of thing. Also had a Bird of Paradise, because Bird of Paradise is probably the most, you know, widely applicable scaler in the game. You can use it with everything, man. It's just any kind of gold generation it'll do great with. So like you can use it with Sauropod, you can use it with any of the kind of scaling in here, honestly. Maybe you're buying waffles for your Farmer Cat and that activates your Bird of Paradise. I think it could be really good. I also had some more tier 5 options that are strong with having high stats. So I've got Shark that can be nice with stats, and also just because Praying Mantis Shark would be 2 ways to scale up, or one easy, like every time Praying Mantis knocks out a pet, you're scaling up 2 units, you can later Compedo. Rhino and Rooster can be really nice when statted up and transformed into. You already had Nurkabe in there, I left that in there. And then yeah, it's basically just other good kinds of scaling, mostly food, you know, Gelada, Seal, Cow, you know, Cat, all that kind of stuff, until you can transform one of these big pets here on tier 6. Like I said, your pack was really good for the most part, you know. All I did was just kind of add in some more scaling lines focused on getting big, chunky food stats, or maybe just bigger, better pets you can transform into, and switching a few of the foods around as well. So let's put this into the arena and see how we do. All right, another easy win. Let's hear it for the food team. That was really fun, getting the Deer Lord bacon with the rabbits. Not synergy you really think about, but worked out pretty well. Couldn't find a competitor to the last turn, but hey, a level 2 deer is better in battle than a level 2 Deer Lord. Kind of funny when Deer Lord to deer, we kind of revived it. I don't know, but that's really fun. And yeah, I think this pack is really good. Hope you enjoy it, Schmucky. And if anyone wants to try it, I'll put the link for the pack in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do those generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.